Hey, what's up? I know, so I think my schedule lately, I've been really focusing on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays as a video. But I guess consider this a bonus. You'll get 4 videos this week, I guess. So let me move this stool out of the way. So I got a comment earlier, and you know, sometimes I get comments, sometimes it's questions, and it just hits a nerve in a good way. I'm not talking like getting on my nerves, but it resonates with me, and I fucking get it, and I vibe with it. And so bam, that becomes a video. Your questions become videos. I'll get comments or anything. Like if I'm at a point, dude, I'm under 1,000 subscribers right now. As of now, I think I'm like 730 subscribers. I can't speak to what the future is going to look like as far as me keeping up with comments. But as of now, any video, check out any video, any comment. If I haven't hearted it, I've commented on it. Or both. That's it. They all have a heart, and most of them get a comment. Because for me, it's, dude, while I'm still here, while we're still a small community, a small channel, fuck it, why would I not want to have a connection with my subscribers, you know? And it's a fine line, because I know I watch other YouTubers where I am talking to the camera, I am speaking at you guys. And you know, it's almost like more of an entertainment, where, you know, you guys are more of the spectators. I've also seen situations where, I mean, in some cases where it almost seems like the subs, the viewers, the comments are running the fucking show. And I get, you know, I mean, we can tie that back to the kitchen. You know, you'll have kitchens where it is how the chef says it. That's the way it is. Period. Bottom line, black and white. And you have kitchens where the crew is running shit, and it's not even the chef, and the chef has no control over the kitchen. And then somewhere in the middle, I think, is the best happy, where, yes, you know what? The chef sets the tone, the sous chef supports that, and then the lead does the same, you know, makes sure that everything needs to be done a certain way. And it doesn't need to be in this, I told you how to fucking do this. No, it could be, you know, when I tell my guys what to do, it's usually in the form of, hey, could you do me a favor? What am I getting at with this? Why am I posting? What am I getting at with this? You know, why am I posting this on a Thursday? I mean, it's Wednesday night, 11:23. I'm going to post this shit as soon as I'm done recording this. Because this, look, it resonated with me that I legit wrote it. Because I don't have I don't have another phone with me. Or my laptop, it's somewhere. Anyway, so check this out. This comment is from Scott. Scott, you already know. The moment I said fucking Scott Sheehan, you are like, I know exactly what this fucker's gonna talk about. But you know what? I liked your comment a lot. He goes, are you ready for some constructive criticism? Don't forget, people might rather hear you give advice than personal opinion. One of your last videos seemed to be a Honim Sway venting anguish rather than giving advice. Please don't take it personal, and I know you won't. But I think maybe you might have gotten off track there for a minute. Totally get what the fuck you mean. And I think we all know that feeling when you watch a YouTube channel. The more popular one, especially when you're young, is like, for me, the connections I'm making with this is like, when you hear like a band and then they have that one album, you're like, what the fuck, did you forget about your fans? Like, what the fuck is this shit, you know? But let's focus on it. Let me answer that question, okay? And again, the channel is small enough that I'm not going to be answering every fucking piece of criticism that comes my way. No, but this is one of those things where it's like, I get it. This is so, like, I get it. I've had this situation happen with other channels. I've had this situation happen, you know, with restaurants and work and how they evolve. And when I started Line Cook Talk, right? If you were to start from video 1 and work your way up to here, you're going to see, I guess, the picture becomes more clear that it's I guess what I'm trying to say, it's deeper than line cooking, you know? When I started, the first one was more like, what is this channel about? What am I about? You know, I feel there isn't any line cook representation on YouTube. Let me move the camera just a little bit. Right there. Okay. And then I remember the second video I made was about the cut on my hand. And that was more like I tell the story. And then there was the first time I said something out loud where I went back to work after cutting myself, but I wouldn't hold like that. Those were my standards at that time. And I thought that it was a little too extreme, and I wouldn't want another cook to do that. Like, I wouldn't hold those standards on, you know, the ones that I hold on to myself. I wouldn't put that onto someone else, because that's kind of unfair. We're all in the kitchen for different reasons. And then from there, it was things like, you know, what does it mean to be a chef to me? There was one where I fucked up a closing. I left a smoker on, I think. And then the chef had to come, the exec chef and the chef and the sous chef sat down with me, and they're like, dude, like, if you're going to be a lead, if you're going to be a sous chef one day in this company, you need to start fucking paying attention, slow your roll, chill, make sure everything's correct. What's up, gang? Post-production Sway here. You know what? I remember early on, also, I forgot to mention that early I would share my videos. Every time I posted a new video, I would share it on Reddit, on Facebook, just to get more, you know, get some people to watch. And I remember one guy, he's like, hey, I don't mean to be a dick, but it just sounds like you're just bitching and complaining in your videos. I didn't take it personal. I didn't see what he was talking about, but I mean, that was his perspective. So it, you know, I guess, you know, early on, even from early on, I've been getting, you can't please everyone. I guess that's just what I'm trying to say. So I guess, you know, there's been things where I kind of just look back and give like a retrospective look and opinions and show you how I've changed. I've given advice. I've given like almost like vlog style, like this is what happened this week, and you know, how can you guys learn from my mistakes? There came a point where the comments, what you guys really wanted to hear was like it's like someone asked me, it's like, can you give like line cook like tips or tricks? Like what were some things that I should know about as a line cook? Okay, cool. And so I started that whole series on line cook tips and tricks. And that's what that was about. And then I did this thing where you guys would ask questions, and I got, you know, I'm going to get back on track with that, where I read your questions and it's like, okay, let's answer them. Sometimes my questions come in the form of a DM on Instagram. Sometimes they come in the form of a comment. If I feel that, you know what, a quick little comment is enough, then that's enough. But sometimes I think to myself, nah, you know what? This warrants a fucking video. So, I mean, you say that I've been off track for a minute there. I think I've been off track for a good hour. Okay? I don't, you know, when you say don't forget, people might rather hear you give advice than personal advice. Those moments when people are like, hey, what about, you know, people might rather hear you talk about this than that. My immediate response to that is, okay, what about the people that want to hear me give my opinion? What about the other group of people that actually do enjoy that? I'm not saying that you don't enjoy it. Again, I think maybe it sounds like, yo. I thought this was like an advice channel, homie. I mean, again, we'll do advice today. Tomorrow might be an opinion piece. Tomorrow might be like, hey, so this happened at work and this is what I think. I mean, look, I just started a lead line position at this new place. I've been there for a month and a half. I plan on giving you guys like a recap of what's been going on, where my head's at, type of thing. The long-term goal for this channel is, again, I don't still, I look up line cook videos. If I look up line cook on YouTube, it's either my videos or line cook's working, okay? I'm hoping that I can create a large enough library so that future cooks, okay, cooks, not some fucking 10 years advanced in the fucking kitchen, just cooks can go and maybe they'll get nuggets here and there of just my opinions, my thought process, my advice, practical things you might not think about, you know? There's so many things that might seem obvious to you, but it's not obvious to the new guy. And it might be something that you've lost your fire, you know? You've lost the passion, but then maybe you hear my advice on something. Maybe I'm helping you make connections that you just didn't see before because maybe no one has talked to you in a line cook's perspective way, in a line cook way, in a line cook language, you know? I don't want to say that I want to do everything, you know, everything under the sun and I'm going to cover everything, but I'm not, listen, this channel is going to be multi-lane channel. I'm a line cook. I have opinions about things. I have advice on how to do things, how to work, how to navigate through this. And at the same time, you guys are watching my journey from line cook to chef. I don't, as of now, I don't expect to use the title Line Cook Talk forever. If you go back enough, the first time they're like, yo, we're training you to be sous chef. My sous chef wrote up a list of like different like responsibilities. I think I lost that list. I'm gonna have to like go back to that video, pause it, because I show what my list looks like and then just type it out again. And in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna become a line cook. I'm gonna become a sous chef, and I am going to just almost like, I'm gonna tell you guys all the shit that I'm learning along the way as a sous chef. You know, all my wins, all my losses, what I learned, responsibilities, how I'm dealing with the stress, how I'm dealing with this, what I think about that. Again, I don't see anything like that on this platform, YouTube, you know? You know, Reddit is more of like this big community and it's, you know, you get a lot of good information, but I'm trying to just do something for the person that goes on YouTube that prefers to watch videos. I mean, I'll put on my AirPods and I'll just leave my phone on, you know, and I'll just listen. You know, I'm not always watching. But yeah, listen, I get where you're coming from. I understand that maybe you prefer a certain type of content. Sorry, but not sorry. Listen, I'm going to put out what I think is appropriate. I'm going to put out what I feel is right. And look, along the way, I know how it is. Look, in my early 20s, I was really into like the punk scene. And if you want to talk about a group that has that crab mentality, and I'm not saying you're displaying crab mentality. Crab mentality is this idea that if you put like crabs into a bucket, right? One crab might try to like climb out, but the other ones will drag him down with him. So it's this vicious cycle where it's like people might want to like try new things and go down certain routes, but then other people might disagree. I'm okay with that. Like when I read that, it didn't faze me. I didn't feel a type of way because I know what I want to do with this channel. You know, I don't necessarily know in what like specific direction I want to take it, but I want to take it down a direction where it's good for you. I feel very fulfilled when I make videos. I love it, especially when I'm venting. I get to think about what I'm gonna like sort of say, get an idea, frame it. Yeah, you know, I will be giving advice. I will be giving my opinions on things. And if I lose subs along the way, I would rather lose subs. Early on in my videos, whenever I'd ask for likes, I'd also like encourage like, dude, if you don't like it, dislike it. And I'll say if like if the channel's going in a direction that you don't like and you're like, fuck this, unsub, dude, it's so okay with me. I'm not taking it personal. I'm not taking this like an insult, and I'm not going to start insulting you. That's so stupid. I get it. You came here because we saw, you know, because you like a certain thing that I do. And you came during a time, perhaps, where I was sort of doing that. Well, now, you know what? I've been feeling very, like, looking into myself and again, it's deeper than line cook shit. So, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, dude. I'm going to give you my advice. I'm going to give you my opinions. I'm going to give you my highs, my lows. I'm going to recap my week. I'm going to tell you how I'm doing with being a lead. If and when the day comes that's like, okay, finally I'm becoming a sous chef, then you know what? Maybe it's the end of Line Cook Talk and the beginning of My Sous Life. I mean, you can go ahead and check out that playlist. There's My Sous Life. And there's a few videos there, but I stopped because it's like, they retracted that got put on hold. It is what it is. I'm a lead line. Some people might say I am a junior sous chef. To me, I'm still a line cook. I know I'm a manager. I know that I have these extra responsibilities, but for me, I want to help you guys both on the practical outside things, right? On practical advice, you know, say corner, say behind. What's your name? Cameron Ryan Lay. If you're watching this video, I got your comment about negotiating wage increases for the agreeable natured. I know exactly that your video's coming. Don't worry. You left a great question. That's absolutely a great question, you know. I check my comments just in case I missed something. I missed like a question that I think is good. Because I got my own personal shit to deal with too, you know. But anyway, I like that comment a lot. I understand. I think it's something that happens with anyone that's in a position of growth. Whether it's in music, it's in cooking, you're running a restaurant, you're running a YouTube channel, you're doing... Not everyone is going to vibe with the changes that you make. Not everyone is going to vibe with the way your journey is manifesting itself. I mean, fuck, it's like, you ever watch TV shows and you're just like, God damn it, this season is fucking just killing me. What the... You know? You either stick around for it or you just... You know, like, you know what, I can't do this. I'll catch it when the series is over and I'll just binge watch it again. It is what it is. So, I hear you. I get it. But in the most respectful way possible, in the most industry language I can think of is, listen, man, this is my kitchen. This is how we do things. And I can only hope that you're willing to stick around for the journey. I can only hope that you're willing. And again, look, there's channels that I love. There's a group, there's a YouTube channel that I watch. I sub to it. I have the notifications on. But honestly, I watch maybe like one of their videos once a month because 90% of the shit that they post, I don't care about, you know? But then they'll make videos when they react to comedy or certain artists that I like, then I'll watch those shit. I'll watch that. I definitely have people that I sub to where 99% of the videos I'm not watching. I'm just watching that one video, that one type that I like. Maybe I'm that to some of you guys, and that's totally cool. But again, I'm here to help out a group of people that I just feel aren't getting the acknowledgement they deserve, especially on a platform like YouTube. It's great that there's footage of you guys working. It's great that there have been line cook channels that have inspired this channel, directly inspired. One of my favorite, most inspirational channels ever that is now gone, rest in peace, is Extreme Culinary Outfitters. Check them out. Extreme Culinary Outfitters, ECO, with Chef Jojo. Dude, when I stumbled on that channel, it's the best fucking channels ever. It was, again, it was a chef giving out advice and talking about shit, but God, again, I made a tweet where I was like, can you imagine not being a line cook talking about line cook shit? Can you imagine, like, talking about the industry that we're in and you're not even a part of it? This guy was a part of it. You can tell in his voice. You can tell by the dialogue he uses. You can tell by the way he communicates. I loved his channel, and he doesn't do that anymore, you know? I don't want to say that I'm continuing what he left off, but I just don't... It's the closest thing that I have at the top of my head where it's like, okay, that's sort of what this channel is like. Because there's other ones, but it's like they're not focusing on fucking line cooks. They're focusing on literally anything that has to do with food and saying we're all fucking one and the same. So, Scott, I feel you, dude. I get it. I appreciate the fact that you articulated yourself very well. You gave your concern, your input, understood. I heard it. But if you think I got off track for a minute, I'm about to tell you, man, I'm about to fucking swerve my way to success. Well, my version of success. And what I mean by that is just accumulate a long library of videos that hopefully someday cooks can look back and look me up for reference, dig through the videos, and then maybe find one nugget that might help them make a connection, whether it's in their personal life, their professional life. And again, there's like 1% of people that aren't even industry people that watch these videos and they enjoy it. They like how I'm connecting, how I'm using line cook shit, how I'm using my industry to somehow connect to things that they're able to apply into their personal life. So maybe that's just what I'm going to title this video, because I'm going to go back to it. This is deeper than line cook shit. Deeper than line cooks. Deeper than line cooking. Yeah, I like that. Deeper than line cooking. Anyway, I'm going to start busting out some videos. I'm going to start working on Friday's video. Next week, I'm actually going on vacation. So I'm going to try and have the 3 videos for next week up. So that way, while I'm on vacation, Monday, upload. Wednesday, upload. Friday, upload. I don't have to worry about recording. But anyway, keep the comments coming. We're still a very small community here. We're under 1,000. We're on our way to 1,000. It's going to be fucking surreal. But even once we hit 1,000, man, it's still a small community. And while I still have the capability to keep up with comments and reading them and acknowledging them, I'll always be here for you guys. Okay? And just, if and when that day comes that I just can't keep up, just know that it's not from a lack of trying or a lack of caring. I fucking value you guys. You guys, I care. I really do. At the end of the day, man, I'm just trying to help other people out. That's it. Anyway, have a great service. Have a great evening, because I know this video is probably going to show up like at around 12 midnight on your notifications, if you have the notifications on. Or you're going to wake up Thursday morning to like, what, a video on a Thursday? Yeah, video on a Thursday. Enjoy it. Anyway, take care, guys. Have a great service.